Hey, what's going on, dudes and dudettes? It's Pip Surfer with another daily update for the Cowabunga system. Today is Tuesday, February 23rd, 2010. Hope y'all are doing great. Hope y'all are having fun with the trading, and hopefully the Cowabunga system is helping you guys out. I just want to jump right into today's update. First, if this is your first time watching these videos, you're going to want to click on the link right above it that says if this is your first time visiting this blog, read this first. If you click on that link, it's going to give you the rules to the system, and I guarantee that if you read all of those and read it thoroughly, it'll narrow all your questions probably by at least half. Because if you don't read that and then you watch these videos, you're probably going to get lost and not know what it is I'm talking about. So definitely click that link and read the rules to the system first, and then come back, and these videos are going to make a lot more sense and you're going to get a lot more value out of them. So that's just my little disclaimer I want to put in the beginning, just so you don't waste any more time here if this is your first time. But if you're a returning visitor, just want to welcome you back. Hope these videos are helping, and hopefully your trading is getting better and better as you continue to watch them. I have open my 15-minute, my 4-hour chart. First thing I want to do is open my 4-hour chart, and I'm going to move it back to before midnight so you can see what it looked like. Now before midnight, you can see that we just had a new trend change candle. This was at 3 p.m. yesterday, earlier yesterday, and it was for an uptrend. And at the start of our day, you could see that the trend was up. There were no new trend change candles since yesterday afternoon. Therefore, our trend is up at the start of the day, and we're only looking for long trades. Now, if I move my chart forward, you can see that we did have a new trend change candle. Our size below 50 stochastics are trending down, so it is confirmed as a new trend change candle, and it changed the trend from up to down. However, this candle doesn't close until 7 a.m. Eastern time, meaning that up until that time, we're still only looking for long trades. And then after this candle closes at 7 a.m. Eastern time, now our trend is officially down, and after 7 a.m. Eastern time, we can begin looking for short trades. And if I move my chart forward, you can see that no new trend change candles were formed after that one. Therefore, the trend remained down the rest of the day. So to recap, from midnight to 7 a.m. we're only looking for long trades. From 7 a.m. on, we're only looking for wait, did I say that right? I don't know if I said that right or not. From midnight to 7 a.m. we're looking for long trades, and then after 7 a.m. we're only looking for short trades. Sorry for the confusion there. Hopefully that makes sense. Alright, so now we're at my 15-minute chart. I'm going to move this back to before midnight. And before we start trading, first thing we want to do is take a look at our news events for the day. Again, we're just looking for news that affects the sterling or the dollar. If you go to babypips.com, click on the Tools tab, it automatically brings up the news for the day. Just make sure this time zone drop-down bar is set to your correct time. That way you have the right times to watch out for, because really that's the most important thing. We just don't want to be in the market when news comes out. So that time zone drop-down bar is extremely important to make sure that you have the right times. So again, looking for news that just affects the sterling or the dollar, because that's the currency pair we're trading. 4:30, which is usually a normal UK news time slot, and today we did have BBA loans for house purchase, so I'm going to mark that down. 9 a.m. we had USD, the dollar, these S&P Case-Shiller home price index thingamajiggers, so you just want to jot that down at 9 a.m. And then at 10 a.m. we had Richmond Fed manufacturing index as well as consumer confidence. So 4:30, 9, and 10 a.m. Eastern time, those are the news events to watch out for because they fall in our trading time range. So you just want to jot that down on a notepad or set some kind of alert or something just to let you know when those news events are coming out, because we don't want to be in the markets at that time. Alright, so now that I have my news events handy, I know at this point, at the start of my day, I'm only looking for long trades, so now I'm ready to begin my trading day. So I'm going to move my chart forward one candle at a time and simulate an actual trading day, and hopefully it'll get you thinking kind of the same way that I'm thinking when it comes to trading this system. Alright, so we're moving the chart forward. Again, I'm only looking for long trades at this point. You can see the market, though, is already moving up. So I don't really have any opportunities here. I'd have to wait for a retracement, and here is a retracement. Now this is at 4 a.m. But again, we know that news is coming out, so I wouldn't even take a signal to the upside if I saw one. Okay, so the market's really starting to move down here, and on our 4-hour chart, we're probably starting to see that trend change candle start to form. But again, we're still only looking for long trades until that candle closes, which it doesn't close until right here. So at the close of this candle, I look at my 4-hour chart, I see, okay, a new trend change candle has formed, the candle's closed. So at this point forward, I'm now only looking for short trades. Okay, so now I continue to move my chart forward. Okay, there's 8:15, 8:30, 8:45. Okay, that's the crossover for a long trade, but again, remember our trend has shifted and we're only looking for short trades at this point. Okay, here's 9 a.m. the news candle, 9:30. Okay, here's 10 a.m. another news candle. Again, we're only looking for short trades. Okay, here we get a crossover. This is at 10:30. RSI is below 50. Stochastics trending down. MACD is positive and losing value. This is a valid entry. There's no news coming up, so this is okay to enter. So you want to enter at the close of this candle or as close to it as possible. In this case, it's 54.19. Our stop's going to be at the most recent swing high at 54.50. I believe I can't see it. 54.50, and our target will be at the nearest 0.50 level at 5,400. It gives us about 19 pips of potential profit, and that's okay. That's big enough. And sometimes we'll have bigger profit targets, but in this case 19 pips is okay. And again, no news is coming out. If I am in the trade past noon, then I'll use my discretion to exit. So I'll just move forward now. And you can see, unfortunately, in the very next candle we get stopped out. So very quick trade, very quick loss. And that's how fast you can lose money in the foreign exchange. That's why money management is key here. If your money management is set in place, then those losses shouldn't really be a big deal, because you know that it's just a small part of your overall trading capital, and it doesn't really affect you that much. Of course, losing doesn't feel good, and of course we always want to win, but again, if money management is set correctly, then it shouldn't bother you that much. You shouldn't be stressing out that, oh my gosh, I lost, and that's such a big part of my account. If that's how you feel, then you're not really trading, you're actually gambling. So that is definitely something you want to work on. Okay, so again, I'm just moving forward. Quick trade, quick loss. And it's 11:15 here, and as I am doing this update, it's 11:30. So we may get a crossover again to the short side, but I'm probably not going to take it just because I don't really feel like taking any more trades. It's kind of late in the day. We saw this big move earlier to the short side, and it looks like the market is just ranging at this point. I could be wrong, but again, my sentiments is that market volume is kind of dead right now, and it's just moving sideways. So I'm just going to call it, an early day by 30 minutes. So I'm not going to take a trade if I see one, but that's pretty much it. Again, took one trade, one loss. But you just got to move forward, and we still have a long week ahead of us. So keep your head up and continue to stay disciplined in the system and trust that it's going to keep you profitable in the long run. All right, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'm sure me or my friends here on the blogs that I have made will answer your questions as best as possible. So don't hesitate, even if you feel like it's such a newbie question. That's what this blog is for. So don't hesitate to ask. All right, so that's it for today's update. I'll see you all on the next one. Cowabunga, dudes.